we all support our students through this program. But what kind of things specifically to your campus do you see that's set up to support students taking Texas VSN courses? I do it from the district level. I mean, I try to support you in terms of providing guidance, answering questions, looking out for legal questions, contacting Texas VSN, that type of thing. I also monitor students by emailing them and contacting them. But what do you do for students? I mean, how do you specifically monitor them?
And that's something that I was going to mention as well. The providers that I've worked with the students, the teachers have been extremely helpful with both of us kind of working together, collaborating and trying to get the students on track if they're off track or whatever it might be. But I always keep in touch with my students and little friendly notes, kind of see where they're at. If they're behind, I definitely meet with them individually, see what's going on, meet with the teachers if need be. And specifically their virtual school teacher will email, will call them. I've been on phone calls with the student right there. So I feel like they are more than enough as far as on their end helping, as well as
so
kind
it's a team.
It really is. It's a team.
Do the counselors, I mean, I know you're all counselors, but do the students counselors, if you're not their designated counselor, do they get involved as well?
If we notify them, because the providing district doesn't contact them directly, so it would be me contacting. But yes, it is definitely a team. Team effort. You know, they'll, if I say, you know, so and so is behind, they'll call them in or call their parent. You know.
So, and you mentioned parents, so parents are part of this as well.
Absolutely.
I think it's just a real collaborative effort. I think on our campus, we had not only the counselor of the student, plus the coordinator, but we also had a teacher who was in that particular area, may not necessarily be teaching that particular class, but in that area, who could provide some support, as well as, you know, someone who's going to be the monitor or the supervisor while the student is taking, and then to keep contact with the parents and let them know exactly what's happening. If they're slowful, if they're not following up with assignments and everything, it has to be a total collaboration. So.
Well, one of the things that I've tried to do is to reduce the number of forms, trying to keep those to a minimum and trying not to make the process so tedious that it becomes more about the process than the support. And I think that's probably one reason that we've been successful is we modify what we need every day for each student. You know, it's not, oh, this is the checklist of steps we have to do. So I think that's helped. I hope that's noticeable.
Yeah, it is.
I know some programs are just inundated with form after form after form, and I've tried to take care of any forms that have to be done or documentation. So.
Something else we do in addition to setting up a monitoring teacher like other campuses, I think it's important to make sure that technology is available to the student, because there can be certain restrictions depending on the level of the student, the grade level of the student, but also the students need to be told up front that this is going to be requiring you to do some homework at home. So make sure you have the technology available at home to continue the course.
One thing you mentioned was about like permissions and policies for students. We're very fortunate in our district that we have a person in IT who is very pro Texas VSN. At a moment's notice, I can call and say, we're having this problem, I'm right here beside the student, can you help us? So that's been very fortunate. So you're right, those restrictions and policies on technical levels, that's something that IT departments need to look at for districts who are doing this. The other part of the support is that in our district, as you know, all of our students assigned during the day are primarily assigned to the library. And so we've been trying to pull the librarians in and providing more mentoring support with them to help guide them on how to help students as well, because they're teaching classes in the library, they're doing regular librarian things. So that's something that another layer of support there that we have in our district that maybe some other school districts don't have.